guys, I'm going to attempt to film a little quick project share. I'm not sure how it's going to go because my new craft space is in the garage and my husband and son are down here, and so they'll probably be really noisy, so it may not work, but we're going to give it a go. So for one of my Rosie studio projects using the new Field Notes collection, I decided I always thought that, like, I saw this apple paper and I don't know why it made me think of those little cute little strawberry baskets you can get. So I got a little cut file from the Silhouette Studio and I altered it a little bit to make this little berry basket, and I used the apple paper to embellish the sides of it, so it's like, it's quite big and it's got the cute little detailing on here. And let me just try and find a ruler. So this one that I made is about just 4 3/4 inches squared at the top and about 4.5 at the bottom, because it sort of goes, you know, on an angle. And my attempt, or my thoughts, was to make a little sort of memory decks kind of box using this. I don't know, I was just playing around, I'm just seeing how I am in the light there. And so this is what I have come up with. So I let me just show you what I made. I have made these really cute little library pockets. So I made a cut file myself to make some little library card pockets that were also memory decks cards. So it's a cut file for the pocket, and then this little panel on the front, and then a little insert for these cards that I've made to put inside. I have adjusted it a bit because once I made these, I realized I'd like the card. I made it thinking short so it didn't, you know, hit those, but I would like it to be just a little bit bigger. So I've done that, and I have embellished them all with a paper on the front of each one. So I've put a different paper in the cut file, like the little panel in the front there, and I have decorated each one. So I thought I'd just do a little close-up of each one. This one, all of them, I just made a little paper ruffle, which you can barely even see here, and then just picked all the little bits and pieces. And this one I used the little hedgehog die cuts and these mushrooms, and then used this little adorable heart and the little heart puppy sticker. And then I used the stamp set to stamp hedgehogs and kisses, which I thought was really cute. There. In this one I used the cute rainbow paper, which I absolutely love. I stamped hello on this back bit here, so you could use this to write a wee note. I was thinking of sticking on, like, for example, say you could stick like a little packet of sequins on there, like, you know, put something in there like a little embellishment or something to send to your pen pal, write a note. Do some journaling, and then put these as little memory decks cards. And then I layered some of the die cuts, the little backpack, this cute little apple puppy sticker, and the wee bookworm, and I used the kiddo here. This is like a little back to school kind of one. Just have to keep looking, I'm really out of practice, guys. And then I have this one, which I love. I used one of the little frames, and I just layered it on top of a little pre-made sequins pouch that I stitched. So it's not really the right size, but I just layered it behind. I used this wee layered gnome sticker, and then the love puppy words, and I just think that's really, really cute. And then I used the It's a Happy Day and stamped it on top of this red paper. I had brought this really amazing detailed die, which when I stamped these stamps when I was playing around, it was amazing and it was so good. But then when I was doing these, I couldn't find that stamp pad anywhere, so I just used my normal one, and they haven't stamped as clearly as they did, but I was really impressed with these stamps using this Pink Fresh detail die stamp pad. This one I made a wee frame. Well, this was a frame, and I made it into a little shaker by just sewing some packaging from one of these products into a little pocket behind it, put some sequins in, layered this little snail on the top, and this did have a little "sorry I'm slow" slogan on it, but I just didn't want that. I just wanted it to be plain. And then I stitched this little bunting banner pennant, and then I used the writing paper and stamped "I love you," but you'll see the stamp ink I used wasn't that great. This one I love too. I was really getting into these little packaging things, and I used some of the actual packaging from this, which included just putting it in between the plastic and the background cardboard they use, which is this really cute little wood grain, and I put a couple of the little flower die cuts in there, layered up this banner with It's the Little Things, popped this really cute little moth on there, and I used the moth paper there, and then in the background I just used the little gnome paper, but it was a bit dark so I didn't stamp anything on there. And then last but not least, I used the really pretty pink background paper, layered some little trees in the background, made this cute little ruffle. I've done a ruffle on all of them, mostly, almost, and then used the cute little gnome on the snail die cut, and then I just put Love Always. I cut that straight because it was, you know, like a fishtail at the end, and then when this one says there's gnome one like you. And I just thought those are really, really cute. They're bright and fun. I love library pockets. I love decorating them, and I made these to fit a, I think these are about 3x4, I can't remember what size, so they are just over 3.5, 3 5/8 by 5 inches, so that's how big the pocket is. And then these little ones are 3.5 by just over 4, 4 1/4, but I would probably, the updated file that I made, I would probably make them about 4.5, 4 3/4, just so that they sit up a bit higher because they tend to slip down. But I could always just use a wee paper clip to stick those on. But yeah, these are just my cute little library pocket memory decks cards that I've made, and I really, really like how they turned out. I'm going to keep them in this little strawberry basket with apples on it, even though there's no like little rods there for memory decks, but they sit in there really nicely and they're super, super cute. Yeah, so I hope you like this little project share. I will see you again soon. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them down below and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, see you later. Bye.